Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Listen, I'm glad to have you guys here. Today is Thursday, August 22nd, 2019. And let's get started. Let's open up the charts right here and take a look at what's going on. One of the things that's going on that I found interesting here was that they're saying that Tether is going to issue a yuan backed stablecoin like Tether, another one, except this one's not linked to the US dollar. This one's linked to the Chinese currency. And an awful lot of money has moved out of China and into cryptocurrencies. If it wasn't really for Chinese buying cryptocurrencies wouldn't be half as far along as it is right now. And I'm just thinking to myself, hey, this could be a way. The Chinese really want to get their money out of the country. And they've been forced into buying overpriced real estate within the country by the Chinese government. They not actually forced, but they put limitations on them so they can't get their money out. I don't know whether this will enable them or not. This new yuan-based stablecoin, but we're going to have to wait and see. But if this enables them to actually He says here, personally, the guy says, I think the offshore yuan stablecoin could boost the circulation of offshore renminbi and internationalize it. Regulators may be happy to see this proceed and succeed. Regulators, I think the Chinese, they want to keep the money in the country. Anyway, it says new stablecoin from Tether on August 22nd. Zhao Dong said on WeChat that Tether is looking to launch another stablecoin backed by the yuan, with offshore reserves held in Belgium. Bitfinex has shared ownership and management with Tether, giving more credence to the claim. He says that this Zhao guy says that he believes the stablecoin will launch very soon, possibly within weeks. Okay, so they go on to talk about the uncertainty surrounding the reserves of USDT, which is Tether. It's supposed to be pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar. And they're going to hold the reserves for this new coin, evidently, in a Belgian bank. Says Zhao anticipates that introducing the new yuan-backed coin will reduce the company's dependence on US dollars and also increase circulation of renminbi held offshore. So we're going to wait and see what happens with this, but this could be fairly huge. It also makes me think, hey, you know what? Haven't heard too much more about regulatory clampdowns on Tether, maybe they're going to be able to grow as a company and never really have too much problems. We're going to have to wait and see if something develops from that. Keeping my eye on that situation. Now, I saw something else here I found interesting. It says, could this crypto network rival SWIFT? Japan hopes so. The Japanese government has recently confirmed it aims to build an international network for cryptocurrencies. And suddenly, a thought just went in my head. Satoshi Nakamoto. It's Japanese. Satoshi Nakamoto. Nakamoto's Japanese. Japanese all over it. I've always thought, because the NSA, National Security Agency, developed SHA-256, which is the underlying protocol that Bitcoin runs on. I always assumed that perhaps that the United States was involved in the creation of Bitcoin, even though they used the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto for the creator. I always assumed that. What if it's the Japanese? Suddenly, it just dawned on me reading this article. What if it's been the Japanese all along? that's created cryptocurrency, and it's the Japanese, because it says right here, the Japanese government has recently confirmed it aims to build an international network for cryptocurrencies. That would be the next stage in the development of something like this. You know, is to have an international network for cryptocurrencies. The project is designed to mimic SWIFT in terms of cross-border partnership and access. I can imagine this having some resistance, as it is said it will not have much to do with the traditional banking sector. It has been said there will be financial action task force set up to look out for the monitoring and development of this new network. This could be huge right here because the Japanese government's behind it. Just that statement alone, the Japanese government has recently confirmed it aims to build an international network for cryptocurrencies. That is wow. Just that alone. Now, let's look at Ripple. Ripple basically is trying to set itself up for a network to move assets, all forms of digital assets. And it says Ripple XRP may be crypto's unicorn. You know, I'll tell you, I'm going to give you my opinion on XRP right now. I don't think XRP is going to go away. I think it's here to stay, and I think it's going to very slowly grow. That's what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to very slowly grow, and I think that right now at 27 cents, I think that I'm not going to give financial advice, but I think it does have the potential to get up to like $5 over the next few years. Not that long either. We're not talking 10 years either. I'm talking over the next maybe 4 years or something, 3-4 years, as it slowly grows. I don't think Ripple's going to go away. See, there's so much room within the financial system for different forms of payment and stuff to structure different. There's not just room for one company or one. There's room for a lot more when you consider that we're making a transition over into a digital asset system where money is moved through blockchain type technologies. And there's a lot of room there. So Ripple could develop along with this at the same time with this Japanese international network for cryptocurrencies. They could develop side by side, you know, in their own space. I mean, let's look at it now. There's room for Western Union, and there's room for things like PayPal. You know, and they're both large companies, and they both get along, but they're separate and distinct. The world is so big, there's room for many different types of currencies. Not just for Bitcoin alone, but there's room for... Look at the world the way it is now. We got yen, we got Japanese yen, we got Chinese yuan, we got German marks and Deutsch marks in cryptocurrency form. We got the euro, we got the United States dollar, we got Canadian dollar, we got all these different currencies all around the world, here, there, and everywhere. You know? And there's room for all of it. And so there's room for Ripple. Ripple's slowly, I believe the network is slowly going to grow. I don't think it's going to be a real boom. A lot of people buy in because they're hoping to make quick gains, quick profits. They see it going to $20 like in the next 2 weeks, and they buy them like. But I can see it being a fairly decent investment over a longer period of time. I can see it. And at a starting price of 27 cents, when you consider an awful lot of people have bought in at 45 cents, at 50 cents, you know, and they're like 27 cents right now, which is really cheap for Ripple. Now, so you guys think I'm totally against Ripple? I'm not. I'm not totally against Ripple, but you got to put it in perspective. I don't think it's going to be one of these things where you buy in right now and you make a ton of money overnight. I don't think it's that. I think you're going to have to be in for a little bit longer haul. Now, Peter Schiff, you know, he tells Tom Lee, he said, Bitcoin will never hit $50,000. Well, I'm going to make a prediction too. I'm going to predict it in the next 12 months that it'll hit 50,000 or higher. In the next 12 months. You know, Peter Schiff, most all the time, just about everything he does, he's right. And he knows he's right, you know? But I think that this is one time that he's not going to be right about something. I think this is one time he's not going to be right. I think Bitcoin is going to pass 50,000. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next show. Bye-bye, guys.